Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I want to answer from the midterm test question. Start from number 1. Before I answer it, let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Al-Fatih, NPM 40. I'm from Tidar University English Education Study Program. Okay. I want to answer number 1. Communication is important of our society. It allows us to form connection, influence decision, and motivation to change. Without communication skill, the ability to progress in the working world in our life would be nearly impossible. Public speaking is one of the most important and most dreaded form of communication. Public speaking can also be interpreted by speaking in front of crowds. Of course, when we speak in front of people, it requires sufficient self-confidence so that when we do public speaking, it's the same as learning to cultivate self-confidence. By doing public speaking, you are increasing your skill in communication with others, and then making you more confident around people automatically. And it's also increase your skill at perceiving people's reaction in your message, in your speech, in your speak. The more conversation we have, the more opportunities to increase vocabulary and knowledge. And then a public speaker has the power to motivate his listener to do something, stop doing something, change behavior, or reach. Our ability to inform is one of the most important aspects to public speaking. According to a study by sociologist Andrew Sekeresat, communication skill were the number one skill that college graduates find useful in the business world. Communication skills enhance your ability to interact with professionals and fellow colleagues in a qualified and competent manner. And then, public speaking improves their skill and many other, makes you more worthy candidate, and then to move up and succeed in your chosen field, in your chosen environment. Public speaking skills are also important in scoring to get a better job. It is how you present yourself at a job interview. And then, so public speaking will improve your communication skill, leadership skill, and then your confidence and your ability to read and understanding. That's all from answer number 1. Thank you. And next, I want to answer number 2. There have 5 steps in my opinion. The first step is analyze your audience. Find out the background of the audience, because what kind of delivery method, what question to ask, what material to attract the audience attention. Then also look for small talk for have. I think you must have a ice breaking from your presentation of the material, so that make the atmosphere is not tense or monotone. Step 2. Select a topic. One of you get the topic from the lecturer or from the teacher to present in that meetings, and then show the topic from that. So you can prepare yourself and prepare your team and prepare your about material. And step 3, define the objective of the presentation. Read, study, and then understand the material to be present, as well as create a slide design from your creativity, and then understand the material you want to convey. Then practice before the presentation so that it will run smoothly and better. Look for questions related to the material so that if you have question, you are ready to answer, and then or you can also ask a friend to ask who knows the same question will be submitted during the presentation. And then the last step is prepare the body of the presentation. Finally, prepare mentally and physically for tomorrow's presentation. Get enough rest, and then don't forget to have a breakfast and continue to pray before the presentation. That's all answer from number 2. Number 3, the instruction, just read the article or the narration from the question. Okay. Bali. My stomach's hard and I have headaches every day. The boys are spreading rumors and telling secrets, and it just doesn't feel right to me. Is there something wrong with me? And I really would decide I am? Could I be a victim of a bullying? As you might have noticed, my speech is about bullying. So let's get started. A very good afternoon all to my respected lecturer and my charming, beautiful friends. Before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Al-Fatih from class English 2. Okay, so have you ever been bullied? Has it happened to your peers, or have you just seen or heard about it on television? No matter, no problem. Many people have a different opinion of what is the bullying. All of that are correct, as they are different why you can be bullied. However, the real condition followed by is anything that a person does on purpose to upset or hurt another person. To be honest, bullying is just like a disgust, because you don't make it happen and it does not just go away overnight. Bullying even make you feel like you are sick, have many problems, and something is wrong is with you. However, this is not true at all. Is it not your fault if you get bullied? Did you know at 900 children get bullied every day? And people say that Canadians are too nice to be holidays, to be bullies. Many people are unaware of the bullying that happen around them. They just saw how bad is it bullying. Bullying is just a stage, a normal part of life. However, fact is, bullying is not normal. It's not a normal or socially acceptable behavior. We give bullies power by our acceptance of this behavior. Statistics show that there are six different types of the bullying: physical, verbal, and indirect, social alienation, and then intimidation, and the last but not least, cyberbullying. Verbal bullying is the most common because it is not as easily noticed as physical is. Talk about how horrible this is. Think if you were the target or the it because they have been bullied at some point in life and feel like they don't appreciate it and commit suicide. The just so out of hand this can get bullying is that serious. You might think, no, how can you stop bullying when you can barely see it happening? I mean, how are you supposed to put an end to it when it goes on? The best way for you to make a start is to talk to your friends and have a discussion in your class and make a set of rules to put an end to it. Then present the idea to your whole school. The next step is you must create an anti-bullying team so you can end bullying at your school. Bullying is so bad that it can end up with dying and killing others. Which shows exactly how serious and bad this is. Remember everything I have taught you today, right now, and you will not be a bully or not be afraid to stand up of yourself. Just be strong, keep your head up high, and do your best to stop bullying once and for all. Remember, blowing out someone's candle doesn't make your shine any brighter. Thank you. That's all from number 3. Number 4. I think the question is making a script. That's good. I make a script online learning. The topic is advantage and disadvantage from the online learning. Online learning is very boring. First, I will introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Al-Fatih from Tidar University English Education Study Program, and I'm from class 2. Right now, I will raise the topic about advantage and disadvantage about online learning. On March 16, 2020, the university officially issued a letter signed by the rector of the university. It contained that students were repatriated and did online learning because of the widespread outbreak of the coronavirus that worried the public, and we are afraid of spreading. Then the policy letter goes down, and students are allowed not to come campus, but sit in the boarding house or its house. From this virus outbreak, we know that Indonesia is experiencing a critical period, and then where the loss of medical staff and important doctor, so that we as students are very worried if the students are still inactive online learning. Inactive on the campus. Learning from the virus learning from the virus outbreak, I will discuss about advantage and disadvantage about that. First, I want to discuss about advantage. Student can feel pretty while learning at home or their respective boarding house. This we know we will be interested of learning can be done casually. And the second, student can do activities with family on the full time, on the quality time maybe. And then third, student can feel of the sensation of the independent learning. So they can identify to what extent of the material can be understood. From benefits, from this is the advantage that can be applied, that can be obtained if online learning is done. Actually, there are still many have benefits, but more than right now, I say you 3 points that I convey. Next, we will discuss about disadvantage from the online learning. First, the lack of students who do not understand the material present. Why? Because they do not face to face. From here, we can get listen about. This is the first experience when all online learning. Maybe students find it difficult to understand the material and feel surprised because it's only the first. Okay. And the second, there are still many students who are lazy, underestimate, and lack of concentration. Because of the ongoing online learning, then students can go around themselves. From here arise a sense of underestimation. The third is that there are a lot of obstacles for students with signal, especially in areas where there is lack of good signal. This is well online learning due to lack of the available signal. Therefore, I have a solution. Right? We should as students be able to manage yourself, to manage ourselves, especially being able to determine what is important and what is not important. Do not do bad things. Good things are still done to not break up. And I pray that this virus can be resolved properly and disappear and never return. And it's hope that students will continue to improve themselves because human beings who have good personalities. And I also have a great hope that UKT money can be returned by half percent to students to replace money to buy quota so that signal and network problems are resolved. Thank you very much. That is all my answer from number 1 until the last number. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.